And off we go from Lambeau. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Mixon pushing through the contact. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Look hot, look hot.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Big strides, look at him go. And finally taken down at the 15. 39 yards there, a big one.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
First down. 1st and goal, Houston.
Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Texans are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, shot.
Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18, 2, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off play action. Brown. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, no. The first throw of his career is intercepted. Jared Stingley picks it. That's That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Mixon with a first down carry. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Second and 4.
Stroud looking to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jamison Williams, 33 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Brown. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
From the gun on 3rd down. Brown. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Throwing now is Stroud. He finds his man, complete. It's Hernandez. 23 yards, the final tally.
a gain of 23 yards. And the Texans first down.
Now Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Alonso 2 brings up second and 12 at the Packers' 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. His throw incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
The throwing again is Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Sullivan. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Texans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
Packers nothing. Jamie Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's go now.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Bronco switch.
No ball, the fumble. It's out, it's loose.
Go now. Hawk 70. Hawk. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther.
21-0 our score after 1. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Now it's Carson. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
Ready.
Now, how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Stroud out of the gun here. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Texans
Here we go.
first down. A
18.
gain of 16 yards. First down, Houston.
Mixing up the middle. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Look hot.
Here's 2nd and 8. He finds his man complete. That's Hernandez. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stroud to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Sullivan. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 16. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Oh, 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He finds his man complete. That's Hernandez. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bullying his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Go.
Off the play fake. Brown. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
A handoff to Mixon. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 67 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
All right. Why Tony?
Stroud off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Right side to Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jamison Williams. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans open the lead up to 34-0. Point after, right down the middle. And the round is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 10.
Now that. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They run again with Carson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. This is Carson. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Texans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Mixon. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Come on. Set. Shot. 19. Tiger. 19. Let's go.
Now Brown. Off play action. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Will Anderson collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Third and 5.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They run it with Carson. They won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. An audible here to get a new look.
18 Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
18.
It's Mixon on the counter. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Stroud working out of the gun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Stroud. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, After we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 65 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
18 Cardinal. Check.
Here's Carson. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Here's Williams to return. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Noel, 59 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. unlock.
They'll try the left side. It's Carson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
48-yard line.
Check, check.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Cody Barton there to bring him down. From the 48-yard line, here's the second down and 6. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Right back to him on first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
38-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Get it. 70 tip. Warrior 70.
Looking to throw. Brown. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Warden. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 15.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Looking to throw on second down. Stroud. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Here we go.
First down, Texans.
Back to throw. Stroud. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second down and 8.
Stephanie! 60 Eagles!
They'll keep it on the ground. Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Go!
On third down, it's Carson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
18. That's it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Look the hot. Look the hot.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stroud. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Hey, why Tony? Look the hot. Look the hot.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're planning to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that, you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Texans, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.